We have obviously never seen anything like this before. What's the one lasting impression for you? Dave, let's begin with you.
It's the bubble, Gino. It's the uniqueness of the bubble, and that somehow hockey prevailed. And granted, it was different. It was definitely different. But you'd be watching a game, and you'd be cruising along, and you'd drift right back into the game, and you'd think, we're here. This is normal. And then something would happen. You'd see a shot of the crowd, the tarp it may be, the lack of noise, the fake noise, and then you think, no, it's not real. But it was when Steven Stamkos lifted that cup that I thought hockey really prevailed. And Gino, I stood at the other end of the rink 3 times and watched somebody lift that cup, and it wasn't real then when I was watching it, but somehow that sense of normality when the cup went up in the air said, hey, we did this. Somehow we did this.
I thought Tampa was a massive storyline, absolutely, but I also think there were a couple memorable situations, especially for me this past season, because, Gino, you did point out it was a very long season, and I was fortunate enough to call Bobby Ryan's first game home to Ottawa, where he scored a hat trick and he'd come out of the program for the substance abuse, and it was such a heartwarming night that everyone in the building came together and celebrated with him. Again, in the playoffs, Oscar Lindblom, who beat cancer and plays a game in Game 6 against the New York Islanders. So inspiring. And then this takes the cake, basically. David Ayres, the Zamboni driver for the Toronto Maple Leafs, ends up beating the Toronto Maple Leafs for the Carolina Hurricanes. So ultimately, I think there were so many memorable situations throughout this last season, but those were 3 that come to mind.
For me, it's amazing that one NHL season took one full